Hey guys, welcome to another Muscle Academy video. What we are going over today is this footage that I've shot here, which is some additional footage from my Saturday workout. And what I usually do is actually work out 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, and that's as per my formal training schedule. And then what I do on Saturday is kind of come in and do a little bit of whatever I feel like, just because I like training, and also because back is a weak point for me, and I just want to do a little bit extra stuff for my back. So that's more or less what this workout is. During this training block I hadn't been doing very much quad work as well, so you'll see a bit of quad work in at the end. But basically the exercises, usually I just choose 4 back exercises. I usually do 3 or 4 sets per exercise, and I'll go anywhere between 6 and 15 reps per exercise. In this particular case, I did the hammer strength machine row, which was the one you saw first. I particularly liked that exercise a lot. I did the seated cable row, which is another one that I like. The reverse grip pull down, which actually I originally got from back in the day from watching a Jay Cutler video, and I tried it out and I thought that's just a really good way to do a lat pull down, particularly for me anyway. It just kind of feels good. And then last, the one that you're seeing here is a hammer strength low row. And then what we did was I did a little bit of quad work, and as I said, the reason I'm doing this is because in my programming at the moment I don't have a lot of squatting, I don't have a lot of accessory quad work. I'm doing quite a bit of hamstring work because that's a weak area for me. My posterior chain is an area that I'm kind of trying to bring up. So I have been adding in just a little bit of extra quad work, in this case leg press, which is what I've been usually doing, and afterwards we did some leg extensions inside as well. This is Ralph Mateo. He's an IFBB amateur competitor here in Australia. He's been competing in bodybuilding for a very long time. We used to go to the same gym, a different one, back in 2002 when I started training. So I was 17 years old and Ralph was already more or less this size at that point, and he'd already been training and competing for years. And yeah, so he's a veteran. He really knows what he's doing, and yeah, he's got great genetics, a great physique, put a lot of hard work in over the years. And yeah, as I said, back in those days, he was already training with the biggest guys in the gym back then. So that was when I was a skinny 17-year-old. And so anyway, he came in and we decided that we were going to do a little bit of a quad workout. Obviously, I'd already just trained my back, and you might be wondering why the leg equipment's actually outside the gym. Some of the equipment had to be moved outside because we basically got some boxing equipment put into the gym. So there's an area dedicated for boxing, and you can use it for stretching and stuff like that. I might put that into one of my other videos if anyone's interested, but basically this leg press got moved outside, the seal row bench got moved outside, and we also have a Smith machine out there, which was kind of already out there anyway. And so after the leg press, which we did probably 4 sets of 15 each on there, we came inside and did some leg extensions. So I think we just did 3 or 4 sets of 15 to 20 on these, and yeah, nothing too heavy. I actually usually do the full stack on this for 15, and I might have done 75% of that, and just kind of focused a little bit more on the contraction and because this exercise can be for some people a little bit harsh on the knees, and I can feel in general a little bit of crepitus or grinding underneath my kneecaps, particularly the right ones. So I don't necessarily want to exacerbate it by doing unnecessarily heavy leg extensions when really it's an accessory exercise, and you're already getting a lot of volume from doing your compound exercises and so on, and we'd already done a lot of leg press. So yeah, really just focusing on the contraction and getting a lot of reps out for this exercise. And yeah, Ralph has been preparing actually for a few shows. He did one last weekend. It was a Sydney IFBB show, and he's actually just about to do the Australian Arnold Classic, which must be coming up in 2 or 3 weeks. I think it's the week after the American Arnold Classic show in Ohio. So he's been looking pretty good. He's continuing to diet and do his cardio and steadily losing body fat. But yeah, he's looking good. He's got a great physique, and I think he's going to do pretty well at the upcoming show. So Ralph, if you're watching this, best of luck to you. And guys, I think that's going to finish up the video. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you liked the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.